And welcome back to GTU, everybody. Why not give the gift of a cozy blanket this year?
And Brian from Blankets by Brian does it best and is here to share some exciting news.
I feel so lucky to be with almost all the hosts.
Yes.
Well, we're going to jump right in and talk about, every now and then I like to just review what the Divine upgrades are on my website. It's kind of a confusing term, but instead of making all these different terms, I just labeled everything that's an upgrade or an add-on is called Divine. Okay, so then this is one of the original inventions we had, was the foot pocket. I know it's a little hard to see on TV, but we've got this little triangle piece here, and a lot of people will say, but I don't like things on my feet. Well, I have a special way of sewing this so it actually stays kind of like a teepee.
It's loose.
So it doesn't crush into your toes. Yeah, does that make sense?
But this is so nice if you're the one that your foot is always cold and it's falling out of the blanket, then you just put it right there in that
Or if
corner.
you have dogs that jump on you and pull your blanket off.
Then it doesn't come off.
Yeah. The other upgrade that everybody loves is, I just want to emphasize, this is not a quality thing. It's more of a thin, thicker version, okay? So we've got blankets. They either come the standard way with the whatever you pick on the front, and then this is what is called the thinner, but it's still minky. I don't want anybody to think this is not soft. It's really soft. It's just a lighter weight blanket.
Can I tell you, I sleep with this one. I sleep with the one that has this on one side and this on the other because it's a little lighter. I cozy up and watch TV with that one.
I also noticed the thinner ones also have a tendency to stay on you a little better because the other stuff is so soft and so slickery.
Right off of you.
And what I also like is it's almost customizable.
Yeah.
Everything that you do here when you're talking about the Divine product is custom.
I love that you noticed that because that's all I was trying to do is I don't want to force all my clients to have the same thing, so I like them to choose. And then just really quickly, the other thing, some of the blankets have the option for the Divine quilt stitch.
Oh, that's what that is.
It really has, it's more of a decorative purpose, but it also has just a tiny bit of a purpose for not turning into a big ball in the washer. But it's really mostly decorative.
Can we talk your collections that you brought?
So I love to focus on a color. And you can see that I really like that off-white color.
It's like Snow White.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, this one is called Bella. I ran out of signs. But you can see that I picked different collections, and the reason why I do that in the same color is I want it to feel different. So we've got thinner, medium, very, very heavy, and another kind of medium heavy over there. But they all have different patterns.
There's a luxurious feel to each and every one. It just depends on what you like. We love to support local here on Good Things Utah. And Blankets by Brian, every blanket you get will be unique. This is not the same old blanket.
No.
This is something that you're giving someone.
I only carry the highest quality
Yes, it is the best quality.
Well, and you're talking about one color, but all the textures are so different.
They're so different.
What you're looking for. Okay, so let's talk about some of the other things like stocking stuffers.
Sure, I went out of my way this year to really make a lot of things, and so I've got a ton of things under $50, and then there's even more stuff under $35. So we've got the fidget blanket under $35. This has been very popular this year.
Well, if you have someone in your life that suffers from anxiety, this is such a wonderful gift. I know we don't have a lot of time to go into it, but make sure you go on Brian's website.
But there's two different kinds of scarves. All the scarves come in all the collections.
I love the infinity scarf because you don't have to fool with tying it.
They're all under $35.
And Brian, clearance?
Clearance stuff is super budget friendly. It's beautiful. There's lots of stuff there that you've purchased personally, but I love to stock my clearance stuff with brand new stuff. It's awesome stuff.
Brian, what I love too is when you're thinking about your relatives or in-laws or your friends, you pick one thing and your Christmas list is done.
That's a really good idea. I love that idea. To get everybody the same thing.
Okay, so Cyber Monday, Bri, give everyone all
everything
the deals,
is 50 to 60% off. I'm going to take the hit this Christmas. I don't want to pass it on to my customers. It's 50 to 60% off entire store.
So if you've been waiting, now is the time, everybody. The Cyber Monday 24-hour sale. Free shipping. It ends at midnight. So go take a peek at the website. It is blanketsbybrian.com. All the information will be on our website. We'll put a link, abc4.com/GTU. But from wraps to scarves to blankets to fidget blankets to everything you see here.
Be cozy this winter. Get it early so it can last through the whole year.
If you don't see the sale price on the product page, throw it in the shopping cart and it will go on sale.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, thanks. you too.
Dina, what's coming up next?
Hi, Brian. I've been wearing my scarf, my animal print scarf. It's my favorite. All right.
Thank you.
Come